Hey there, history buffs! The air crackles with anticipation, a palpable tension that electrifies the room. A hush falls over the room as if the very walls are holding their breath. Hundreds of pairs of eyes are glued to a single canvas, bathed in the warm glow of spotlights. Each person is lost in their own thoughts, contemplating the value and history of the piece before them. This is no ordinary art gallery. This is a place where the elite gather, where the air is thick with the scent of old money and new ambitions. This is the auction house, a realm where masterpieces change hands for staggering sums. Here, the flick of a paddle can mean the difference between acquiring a treasure or losing it forever. Behind the polished veneer of wealth and sophistication lies a world shrouded in secrecy, where fortunes are made and lost with a single bid. It's a place where every glance, every whisper carries weight. Welcome to the captivating and often clandestine world of the art market, a world where the stakes are high and the rewards can be immeasurable. The art market, like a captivating painting, holds layers of meaning, hidden depths waiting to be explored. Each brushstroke, each hue, tells a story that goes beyond the canvas. It is a world where passion and investment intertwine, where beauty and commerce collide. Here, art is not just appreciated for its aesthetic value, but also for its potential to yield financial returns. It is a realm where whispers of provenance, authenticity, and the whispered names of collectors fuel an industry built on both transparency and discretion. The provenance of a piece can elevate its value, making it a coveted prize. But beneath the surface of glamorous auctions and record-breaking sales lies a complex ecosystem driven by a diverse cast of players, each with their own motivations and desires. From the seasoned art dealers to the novice collectors, each has a role to play. From the art historians meticulously tracing the lineage of a Renaissance masterpiece, ensuring its authenticity and preserving its history, to the collectors willing to pay millions for a coveted piece, driven by a mix of passion, prestige, and the promise of a sound investment. The art market is a tapestry woven from threads of history, finance, and human ambition. It is a dynamic interplay of past and present, where the value of art is constantly being redefined. It is a world where a single brushstroke can translate into millions, where the delicate touch of an artist's hand can create a legacy that endures for centuries. Here, the value of art is measured not just in aesthetic terms, but also in its potential for profit. Art is both a cultural artifact and a financial asset, a duality that adds to its allure. Join us as we venture behind the velvet rope into the heart of this enigmatic world. We will uncover the stories behind the art, the people who buy and sell it, and the forces that drive this fascinating market. We will explore the forces that shape the art market, from the whispers of auction houses where deals are made in hushed tones, to the rise of online platforms which have democratized access to art, allowing a global audience to participate in auctions from the comfort of their homes. We will uncover the secrets and complexities that make this industry so captivating. From the hidden fees to the behind-the-scenes negotiations, there is much more to the art market than meets the eye. The art market is more than just a marketplace. It is a reflection of our cultural values, our economic systems, and our enduring fascination with creativity. It mirrors the society we live in, highlighting our collective tastes and values. It is a testament to the power of art to transcend time, to connect us across generations, and to inspire awe and wonder. Art has the unique ability to speak to the human condition, regardless of the era in which it was created. But it is also a world of high stakes, where the pursuit of profit can sometimes overshadow the appreciation of art itself. In the end, the art market is a delicate balance between commerce and culture, a dance between money and meaning. The roots of the art market can be traced back centuries to a time when art was primarily commissioned by wealthy patrons, often religious institutions or members of the aristocracy. These patrons were the lifeblood of the artistic community, providing the necessary funds and resources for artists to create their masterpieces. Without their support, many of the iconic works we admire today might never have come into existence. These patrons played a critical role in shaping artistic production, dictating subject matter, style, and even the materials used. Artists were often required to adhere strictly to the guidelines set forth by their benefactors, ensuring that the final product met the patrons' expectations and served their purposes, whether religious, political, or personal. The Renaissance, in particular, witnessed a flourishing of artistic genius, fueled by the patronage of powerful families like the Medici in Florence. The Medici family, known for their immense wealth and influence, were instrumental in supporting artists such as Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Botticelli. Their patronage not only allowed these artists to hone their craft, but also helped to elevate the status of art and artists within society. However, as the Renaissance gave way to the 17th century, a shift began to occur. The traditional system of patronage started to wane, and a new model of artistic support and distribution began to emerge. This transition marked the beginning of a more dynamic and diverse art market. The rise of a wealthy merchant class in the Netherlands, eager to display their newfound prosperity, led to the development of a more commercial art market. These merchants, with their substantial disposable incomes, became avid collectors of art, seeking to adorn their homes and businesses with beautiful and prestigious works. Artists like Rembrandt and Vermeer found eager buyers for their works, and art dealing emerged as a distinct profession. Art dealers acted as intermediaries between artists and buyers, facilitating transactions and helping to establish the value of artworks. This new profession played a crucial role in the growth and development of the art market. This period saw the establishment of art galleries and auction houses, laying the groundwork for the art market as we know it today. These institutions provided artists with new venues to showcase their work and reach a broader audience, while also offering buyers a more structured and reliable way to acquire art. The transition from patronage to a more market-driven system had a profound impact on the art world. Artists were no longer beholden to the whims of a single patron, but were free to explore their own artistic visions, catering to a wider audience with diverse tastes. This newfound independence allowed for greater creativity and innovation, as artists were able to experiment with new styles, techniques, and subject matter. Artists were no longer beholden to the whims of a single patron, but were free to explore their own artistic visions, catering to a wider audience with diverse tastes. This shift not only democratized the creation of art, but also led to a more vibrant and varied artistic landscape, with works that reflected a broader range of human experiences and perspectives. This newfound freedom led to a period of unprecedented artistic innovation and experimentation. Artists pushed the boundaries of what was considered acceptable or traditional, exploring new themes, techniques, and mediums. This era of creativity laid the foundation for many of the modern art movements that would follow, influencing generations of artists to come. The evolution of the art market, from its early roots in patronage to the emergence of commercial galleries and auction houses, reflects broader societal shifts, particularly the rise of capitalism and the growing influence of the merchant class. As society became more economically driven, the art market adapted to meet the changing needs and desires of its participants, leading to a more complex and multifaceted system. The art market, once the exclusive domain of the elite, was becoming increasingly accessible, albeit still largely reserved for those with significant financial means. This increased accessibility allowed a wider range of people to engage with and appreciate art, fostering a greater appreciation for artistic expression and its cultural significance. However, the market remained predominantly focused on the wealthy, with high prices and exclusive events often limiting participation to those with substantial resources. The 18th century witnessed the rise of the auction house as a dominant force in the art market. This period marked a significant shift in how art was bought and sold, moving from private transactions to public spectacles. Sotheby's and Christie's, both founded in London, emerged as key players, revolutionizing the art market with their innovative approaches to auctions. These institutions set the stage for the high-stakes auctions that continue to captivate the world today, creating a global marketplace for art. These auction houses provided a platform for buying and selling art, offering a transparent and competitive environment that attracted a diverse range of participants. With their meticulously curated sales, they drew collectors and dealers from across the globe, each hoping to acquire rare and valuable pieces. The auction process itself became a spectacle, a carefully choreographed performance designed to generate excitement and drive up prices, turning the act of buying art into a dramatic event. The rapid pronouncements of the auctioneer, the raised paddles of eager bidders, and the occasional gasps as a record-breaking price is achieved all contribute to the theatre of the auction house. The auctioneer's role is crucial, as their energy and charisma can significantly influence the atmosphere and outcome of the auction. Bidders, armed with paddles, engage in a competitive dance, each raise signalling their intent and determination to secure a coveted piece. The audience's reactions, from gasps to applause, add to the electric atmosphere, especially when a new record is set, making each auction a memorable event. The auction house transformed the art market, introducing an element of drama and competition that fueled the desire for coveted works of art, making the acquisition process as thrilling as the art itself. This competitive environment not only heightened the allure of owning art, but also drove prices to new heights, reflecting the intense demand and passion of collectors. The rise of auction houses also led to greater transparency in the art market. Sales records became public knowledge, providing a benchmark for valuing artworks and establishing a hierarchy of artists based on their auction performance. This transparency, however, was often accompanied by a degree of speculation and volatility, as prices for certain artists or movements soared and crashed based on market trends and the whims of collectors. The fluctuating prices reflected the dynamic nature of the art market, where fortunes could be made or lost in a single auction, adding an element of risk and reward. As prices changed rapidly, bidders had to stay alert and strategic, making quick decisions that could have significant financial implications. The auction house, with its blend of tradition and theatricality, continues to play a central role in the art market today, maintaining its status as a key venue for buying and selling art. While online platforms and private sales have gained prominence, offering new ways to transact, the allure of the auction block, with its promise of discovering a hidden gem or witnessing a record-breaking sale, remains as strong as ever. The excitement of the live auction, the thrill of the bid, and the possibility of a historic sale continue to draw art lovers and collectors to auction houses, ensuring their enduring place in the art world. Thanks for joining me on this historical journey. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fascinating history bites. Until next time, keep exploring